It's the host of the most coast to coast, the GOAT, Coach T Flow. How am I coming through? Am I coming through loud and clear? Yes. Make sure you let me know where you are checking in from. I know C Town better be in the building. Phoenix City better be on campus. A Town, Montgomery. That's why I got Kim folks and family and friends at. So I hope you guys are watching. And I don't know, man. I do the fitness thing, so I get plenty of different types of ladies who come rock with the goat. We get all kind of body types. More exclusively, a lot of ladies come for me for glute training, and some of them are have had surgery. Some of them are natural. I don't discriminate. It's the same training. But I think we have to divulge into the look when it comes to being enhanced. And X is some things acceptable. I mean, like, when I say acceptable, and I really, what I really mean is like your support system, your friends. If you see the picture in the thumbnail, I'm like, as a friend, as a family member, as a you know, coworker or whatever, what what's in us so that we're not telling people that, hey, that's not a good look for you, or that might be a little excessive. Or you can look at it as, hey man, it's that person. They can do it if they want to do with their body, and why should we be concerned about it? I think I'm more concerned about it when it's done by a influencer or celebrity, because that kind of like how when Tiny did it. And I don't know if Tiny looked that bad. I'm not. Lord knows I don't mean to pick on old Tip wife. I really don't. But when I that look like the one in the thumbnail, I remember her. She was kind of like that. And it's like, is this gonna be the look that's acceptable for? I'm gonna transition to it. Just look right here. Now, let's just say through genetics you had a look like this. Hey, that's the cause you dealt with. You were dealt with. If you look like this genetically, then it's definitely you could do some cardio to burn some of that fat in your butt to get a more size of your legs, and just doing strength workouts. You will build your legs by burning fat in your over your glutes. But this is definitely surgery, and like I say, is it acceptable? Why, when it comes to this look, don't we warn our friends and family like, hey, 'cause I'm sure they do like the pre-design, or they give you like a look, how it's gonna look, or you get to pick what booty you want from surgery. I mean, it's what you want. Uh, and I don't know, maybe over time, maybe she had a smarter butt, and maybe over time she just didn't do nothing, and she just got a lot of fat in her. But it looks tight. It's holding up. If you look at the one on the left, it's not sagging, so that means that's telling me that's fresh surgery. It's no sag. It's rounded. Look at the one on the right. It's definitely got that under booty curve. Real lot of fat put in the glutes. The gluteus maximus, the Duke. I don't know. You tell me. But what I do know is it's the butt craze is definitely here. Women are into butts. They're making the clothing a little bigger now. For a little while, they had the Europeans, and I'm sure they still got the little skinny stuff from China. But even with the models, full figure models, being on major platforms and publications now, because that's people are more accepting of what the real world is. I guess that's like the woke movement. Uh, what's that one? She's a little eccentric. Lizzo. The big chick who just be letting it bust it. um, so people are. You don't have to be a size 0 or 1 to market or push a brand. It's more people who are probably a size, I guess, 9 or 10s than there are ones and zeros or whatever. So, brands and companies and businesses have realized that, hey, we can make money off these women who look like somebody, a wife or our sister, or maybe our mom. So people are more accepting, and some people can't get that look. And people say the BBLs on the Brazilian butt lift. I think the actual lift really started with the bodybuilders in Brazil because what the bodybuilders were doing there in Brazil, I know the surgery started there too, but what the bodybuilders were doing, the fitness trainers, I should say, they were training. They were going real heavy on the butt exercises for the women who had hired them. So this look that these, and you can kind of look it up on YouTube, the look that the professional, that sleek fit look that they were getting in Brazil, these women were working hard for it, doing a lot of glute activated resistance training, squats, hack squats, leg extensions, a lot of stuff to build the thighs and the glutes. And the women, the aristocrats and the Brazil got a lot of mixed ancestry, Spaniards, indigenous Indians, of course Africans. So they have a shape, but the aristocrats, they're the richer women. They were like, I'm not finna do all that. I'm finna pay for it. I already got a good shape. We need to just put some in the right places. So the women started getting it from their core area and putting some in their butt, and it just started they've been doing there for years. But I think when the rappers started getting these type of, if I remember, like Dipset and all that, like them, like the Dominican type look or whatever, and then that's like, wow, well, she's waist snatch, she got big thick legs, and that just became the look. And to a degree, some worse than others, women like this look on them. They like how they look. Their influencers, the celebrities got this look. We can look at Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I mean, all the female rappers that had JT, Bit Lotto. I like Bit Lotto. Bit Lotto. All of them. I don't know about the little skinny one. What's her name? Try me. Try. Well, I forgot it. She needed it. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, when it comes to what is too much, is it also a thing where we mind our own business? Because at the end of the day, you know, that's her. Maybe whoever that lady was, that's what she wanted. She wanted a big butt like that. But let me just show you guys something real quick. Damn, where's that? This was something I want to share with you guys real quick. There you go, right there. And this might help some. I think when it comes to, if you are, whether you had surgery or not, it doesn't matter. Well, it might matter. But you'll understand when I show you this. If you are a woman who wants to know what part of your butt you should be working, here's a slide, and in the slide you can see the first one is the the big dog, the gluteus maximus, the Duke, the onion, and that's right there behind your butt. That's your butt. But when we get into what typically people call side booty, that's like the generic term for it. We're really talking about the gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus. All these Greek words or whatever Latin words. And what that is, that's like I said, that's what we typically look at as side booty. And really, those are different. You have to do different exercises to activate the side booty, uh, to optimize it. And not saying that you need it, but a lot of times we're here. I think the term in the hood is she hippie. She got hips. She has larger gluteus medius and gluteus minimus muscles. She genetically gifted in that area. And outside of that, to have that hip look, you gotta have a nice layer of fat to muscle ratio to give it that look. To me, somebody who really has a real nice look like that is Shamika Avery. She has a nice hip to glute ratio on her, and it's something that, especially a smaller girl, it's a fixable problem. Meaning that at the end of the day, it's all about illusions. How about how you look? You know, you can attenuate other areas to bring out other areas. If you want your legs to look bigger, work on your core, get your core smaller. Because somebody looking at you, and your core is big and your legs might be mediocre, your stomach or core going to appear to be bigger because the comparison. If you shrink your stomach, things around it, like your upper legs, your thighs, your butt, they will appear to be smaller. And at the end of the day, guys, when I tell you it's about the look, it's about the look. It's about you looking in that mirror, doing your little twirl around it, and having the look you want. So, uh, in a trainer, depending on what you ask them to do, they'll be able to identify. I mean, I can let me speak, but a good trainer should be identify what exercises that you should do to attenuate your problem areas. Uh, and that those, like I said, those are just some that you can work with your on your butt on your own. Just to identify what part of your butt that you think you need work on, and then go from there. You'll see. I can tell it. I call it the I call it the fitness booty. And to me, what a fitness booty is, like you'll have a lot of ladies who go train in gyms and stuff, and they just squat it out. They do a lot of squats and maybe not too much other things. Not working the gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus, minimus. They're not really working those as much. Just doing different exercises, hip abduction, abductors, and stuff like that. And, and you can tell because that little poop box just be raw in the back. It don't have no side booty, so to speak, or hips. It's all in the back, and a lot of times it's fit their shape because usually these women are a little more fit, so they won't have as much waist core. So it's a nice shape, but to get that onion, think of how onion shape, size of an onion. The big yellow onions at Walmart they got in the front, half of them be rotten. Just kidding. But yeah, onion shape. Then you got the pear shaped dude. Then you got, of course, you got the apple bottom. Apple and the onion almost like the same to me. And then you got the pear, where peach, excuse me, where that thing sit up, them glutes, big. They real, especially if you got some glutes where you got a lot of muscle fibers on the top of the on the top of your glutes, your gluteus maximus, typically known as a dude. And then if you need what's called a top booty, at the top, working the medius, and the minimus is a great way to help that top booty because that muscle fiber it runs from the. I can't really show you, but I'm just gonna try to explain to you. If you can, where your crack at, if from the top of your crack all the way probably to like the top of your hip, if you can feel that your hip bone on the inside of your hip bone, like I'm feeling my left hip bone right now. So from the inside of that hip bone, wrap all the way around wrap it back into your glute. That whole area right there, if you work that area right there, which is the minimus and the minus, the medius, that will build that part of your butt up. And coupled with other exercise that you're doing, you can get a real nice shape. That's the one I see the most. Sides, if you are more square shaped or flat. If you're flat, you need to do squats for sure to build the muscle up. To build the muscle up. You don't have to go super heavy, but you do want to put a nice load on it. It's so many techniques, guys. You know, if you're an athlete, you understand glutes and hammies. The hood. They look at they might look at that as kind of being like kind of soft or queerish or whatever. But as an athlete and a trainer, I have decent glutes and I have exceptional glutes. And I know how to work them, along with the hamstrings and your quads, your inner swoop, outer swoop, teardrop muscle, all those legs that all those muscles that compose of the legs. So it's very important. Just because somebody might, so you might see a girl who fine, she just might be naturally fine. She don't know what muscles to activate to build growth or to what you might need to attenuate with, but she's naturally fine. So I don't want people. I want you to be educated. I want you to understand why the exercise are being done, what part we're working, what it's going to affect, so you can be educated. That means if you understand why, it's kind of like the metaphor of teaching somebody how to fish. You can give them a fish, eat for a day. We teach them how to fish, they can eat for a lifetime. It's kind of the same notion in a way. It's kind of the same. So, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's getting a little glitchy. Looks like mm, I don't know what it's doing, but we are going to cut the production short, guys. I hope you enjoyed the program. Be on the lookout for all our program we got coming up. We got a lot of virtual programming that we're about to do. It's about to be a dope thing. Okay, it's the host of Moses Coast to Coast to Go, Coach T Flow, and I'm out. Peace. Oh. It won't let me stop, y'all.